Hey guys, I'm on a pod of Turtle Skater 4 on PS1. This time we are doing Alcatraz, and we are actually summing up the scores, aka the pro goals that are just the scores. There's nothing special of this one, so I'll also get it out of the way right now. And of course, I'm only going to use one area for every single one of these. Down to 280,000 6 score. We're going inside the jail cells. We're going straight inside this place, and we're gonna grind the fuck out of this. Like, I know there is no gaps here, but this place is so fucking useful for getting a lot of points. Oh, I'm not gonna feel my balls ever again now. That's great. Anyway, this place is so good for making a good combo that I don't even care about the fucking gaps. All I care about is getting a good combo and a good score. And as long as we use the Dark Slide as our created character, because you get that by default, this shouldn't be that hard, really. And, yeah, this does get done pretty soon. See, I'm only 5,000 away. And then I lose it by fucking 540 flip. Because it's always a dickhead, ain't it? Always hit the 540 flip. Anyway. That is it for the 6 score. Now it's time to move on to the next one, which I believe is the Twisted. 350,000 this one is. And this one is the same shit, except, I'm higher. We go inside the little area with all the jail cells and the grinds and the broken wall. And we just grind the shit out of this place. Go for the ramps, do a whole bunch of tricks. Do a dark slide to get us a whole shit ton of points. And, yeah, just all around kick ass. Really, this is not that hard of a, goal. Well, I'm not very happy with the fact I just lip tricked, even though I wanted to grind. Fucking game. I still have to get used to how the lip trick works, you have to hold the button first, and yada yada yada. And I missed the fucking grind, that's good. Good me. Good me. And I fucking lip tricked again. Good me! I am doing so good right now. Just absolutely perfect. Don't worry, I actually do beat this. I'm not showing you a failure and then I'm showing you the next run. This is the run. I'm just doing really poorly as it is right now. And I fucking shouldn't be. I should be actually showing you how good I am at these games. Considering I've been going through so much of this shit, doing all the goals and the gaps and such, and suffering through a whole bunch of really hard stuff and, succeeding through it. I should be at least showing my skills throughout this one, but, of course, that's not really happening right now, and that's pretty sad. But there you go, a bit twisted score. Now it's time for the next one, which is the insane score, 440,000. Sadly, I failed on my, first run, and my second run, so this is my third run. Why did I fail on those runs? Because what do you expect? I bailed way too much, and I lost way too much time and combo and all from trying to do this, so I'm better off just restarting in that case. Otherwise, it's like, the whole point of this is to make sure I get a shitload of points. As you can see, I'm doing pretty well in getting those points. I mean, I'm pretty much got a good score going on. Now I need a good combo going on. And then I can just land in and get a huge score of maybe 500,000 points. Because it's not impossible for this one, it's just not that easy to get. And believe it or not, I did indeed get 500,000 points. Yeah. And that's it for the insane nap time for the Uber, which is 550,000. Yeah, it's the score we nearly got back in the first run with the, that one we just did. The Twisted. Now it's time to get Uber. And this one was not perfect. I'm very sorry about that. But then again, it's really hard to be perfect in this game. Unless you have played this day in and day out for a majority of your life, know all the ins and outs of this game, and are a legit huge fucking legend that cannot fuck up. Which is basically no one. There may be one person, but otherwise there's going to be a lot of fuck-ups. And there's going to be a lot of retries from that person. You might not see it, but speedruns and such, they most likely took a lot more than one take to get it done. Anyway, that is it for the Uber score, and that is it for all of these, average pro goals. So, now 72 points, we are almost done with Alcatraz, well, goal-wise, because now we have the pro-specific goals, which is Eric Koston and Rodney Mullen, our fan-favorite Rodney Mullen. Right now it's Eric Koston, and his goal is 12 grind extensions. Oh, goody! And it doesn't even tell you this, but you have to do it all in one combo too. So you can't just land when you got 10 and then continue on and get the last two. Nah. You have to do 12 extensions of grinds in one combo. This spot right here is the best spot. Just keep making these extensions and keep going through the bunny hop and this gap called the 350 cell. And just keep going back and forth on this until you get the extensions. Because of the whole air thing, it kind of resets the grind, so you will get enough time to do this. And yeah, this is actually a really easy goal when you know this. And now that we're done with that, we get a movie as our reward. And we also get to check out the decks. Our decks for Eric Koston is Eric B-Ball, Giant OG, Flow 2, Dog, OG 98, Supercock, Koston, and College. Well, we have to be Supercock. I mean, what else can I choose at this point? And now it's time for our fan favorite, Rodney Mullen. Because what is a Ultimate Skater 4 game, or any game of Ultimate Skater, without Rodney Mullen? Rodney Mullen is really hard. Well, not really, but it's hard. You are Rodney! Let's do an anti-Casper. Hope you know what the anti-Casper is. All the way from one end of this little line over there, all the way to another line. Now, the anti-Casper will slow you down immensely. And you can even stop right off the dot on that, flat surface. So make sure to go over to the other side before that happens. And just slowly go through, make sure you can balance and land it, and you will make it. It's hard, and balancing is key. Once you can do it, you get a movie and a cheat. Now it's time for some decks. The decks for Rodney Mullen is Enjoy Mullen Thumbs Up deck, Mullen Blocks deck, Mullen Camaro deck, Mullen Former Brigader deck, Mullen Minimal deck, Quack Quack, Mullen Saint deck, and Panda I bought. I'm going to go for the first one because that looks cool. Now it's time for some gaps. I know I should have done this the other way around, but fuck it. It's my Let's Play, I'll do what I want. So, we're doing all these gaps. Two of them I already talked about, but we're doing them again. And, yes, I will complete them all. So, are you ready for gaps? I am. Let's do this. We're starting off this one over here. Jump over this gap, fully look out below. Pretty simple. The next one is over here by this place. Just spine transfer over here for spinal gap. Next up, you'll want to go over here and jump over the door. You will get over the door. On the other side of that is another gap, and it's called Big Air Gap. Next up, you have to jump over these little ramps here for Roof Air 1 and Roof Air 2. Pretty simple shit, really. Next up, you'll want to go and make a manual all the way from one end of this place to the other. You will get Freedom Hill, and you will get another gap that will appear that I will name right now. But yeah, you'd have to do it on one manual. You can do it in two manuals. Shawshank Hill. Next up, you want to grind this. You will get Bunny Hop, jump over that, and if you keep grinding all the way from one end to the other, you will get 350 cell. I already talked about this once, you should already know about this point later. Next up, grind from there, and then take a big jump over to here, and you will get over Crumbling Rocks. Keep going through, you will get Escape Route. Pretty simple stuff. Next up, grind the pool. You will get the gap known as Swimming Team. There you go. Next up, grind over the side of this wall over here, and then jump over the pole, and then jump over this gap over here for somebody or someone is digging. Next up, this one requires a grind. You gotta make a big grind all the way from one end to the other, and you will get the gap known as switchback grind. You have to go all the way, but I did anyway because I'm a badass. Next up is really fucking hard. Grind from there and just keep grinding. You will get the short end and the long end. The short end is easy, the long end is the hard one. You do not want to bail, and it has to be all grinds of short term and long term. You don't have to land it though. As long as you get it, it will count. So you don't have to land this. So even if you bail at the very end, if you got it, you got it. Next up, grind this pipe all the way from one end to the other. You will get pipe grind, of course. Next up, grind this rail from one end to the other, and you will get guard quarters. Next one is grinding the roof of this rail. Just grind it from one end to the other, and you will get the gap known as roofing job. Next up, you want to go and grind this rail from one end to the other. You will get the entrance, access ramp. Next up, grind this from one end to the other. It's a bit of a long grind, but it's not that hard compared to the other shit. You should be able to do this one. You will get perimeter grind. Sorry. Next up, grind this one end to the other, and you will get two gaps. One of them is a big jump. You want to make sure you get a good amount of speed and make this jump over here, and you will get stepping stones. When you grind, you'll get doing time. Next up, you want to grind this all the way to the other side of this, and then you'll get hopping roof. It's very easy. Next up, start the grind here and jump over this shit. Then keep grinding, jump over the other thing, and then keep grinding. You will get a gap. It's called Scout something. Scout above. Now, this next one is pretty simple. Grind, jump, grind, new arrivals done. Next up, grind this pipe over here and go and get the courtyard pipe grind. Then grind this pipe down here and you will get another pipe grind. All that's left is the lip tricks, and they're all pretty close together. Lip trick here, get lip test. Trick on the other side of this wall over here and get cement lips. And that's it. That's all the gaps of Alcatraz. So, hopefully that helps you there, because long term's a bitch. I failed at least 10 times. Good luck. Unless you cheat. Because I know you're going to cheat. Because I know how you people play this game. Right, so next time on Tony's Skater 4 on the PS1, we will continue on to Kona. And just in case you're wondering, with our 74 gold points, we need 26 more. So yeah, we need a lot more to go. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time in Kona.